Hello, hello, you beautiful magical people. It is I, Nova Ravenswood, and you are watching Witch to Witch, where I share everything witchy. I mean, obviously. Ta-da! I'm just kidding. If you are new to my channel, hi, hello, welcome. If you are not yet subscribed and you are watching my videos, which I see a lot of you are, please click that subscribe button as it helps me grow and continue going on my amazing journey that I am on right now. And the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. Mom jokes again. So I did get my first thumbs down on a video, so I mean, I've got to take that for what it is. Sad face tear, but you know, not everybody's gonna like me, and I get that. I honestly want to be something different than what everybody is else that's doing this on a witchy level. I don't even know what else to call it. Either way, this is going to be a semi-shorter video than my usual content, so bear with me. I did get a few things since my last video that I wanted to share with you. So, yeah, so it's going to be kind of a book review slash what you can find at your local grocery stores that have a organic natural section, okay? So I'm kind of going to do a woozy. Alright, bear with me. So, before we get into it, I am not getting paid for any marketing or advertising. I am just sharing the knowledge that I own with you. And on that note, let's just dive right on in. So I ended up going to Barnes & Noble's, go figure. I allow myself 1 to 3 books a month, depending on what bills I need to pay. So obviously I need to take care of my son and I, so bills come first. But my library is ever so extending, and if I can get lucky and find something in a thrift store or a used bookstore that is very useful to myself, then I will do that as well. But my son and I went up to the city with Barnes & Noble's, so I moseyed on in. And I ended up buying 2 books, 3, but I'm only going to share 2, that I thought either way, let's do this. I ended up purchasing Of Blood and Bones. Now, I have spoken about this book numerous times. Like, straight up, I know I have. I am absolutely in love with the way that this is written. This is a taboo book, and it is more leaning towards hoodoo than it is witchcraft, but it is, in a sense, all of the above magically into one. But it is about the dark side. The whole beginning of this book, like, I want to say the first, what is it? It's been a minute since I finished it. The first 2 to 4 chapters, because she does keep it going throughout the book, does get you into your shadow work. Before you can continue doing any kind of magic, it really is very important to do your shadow work. And in all sense of the matter, it is a little easier to do your shadow work during the winter when it is already has that heaviness kind of weighing on you from the weather. And a lot of people like myself get seasonal depression. So you kind of got to keep your vibes up and you've got to keep things bright. That's why I went ahead and made my home a very bright atmosphere so that all year round in the state that I'm in, Washington, even though I'm on the east side, it still rains and it still snows and it still gets gloomy as shit. Like, it was just hailing the other day. And then it snowed for a second. It's like, what in the hell? It's spring. But, you know, April showers brings May flowers. Cross my fingers. But either way, I really suggest purchasing this book by Kate Freuler, which I am so sorry, sweetie, if I mess that up. It is so beautifully written. And the spells and the puppets and everything she has at the end of the book really connect you to the earth and to a side of yourself that if you're a city witch or someone that doesn't really go out and about but really does like magic and wants to learn about magic, it really gets you in touch with the nature side and foraging. Like, I love foraging. I just picked up a new basket and I am so excited to use it. But it really gets you to the side and to letting go of those things that, including women and emotional empath men, weigh you down. I am a strong empath, and it really taught me to stop taking other people's problems as if they are my own. And I know I've mentioned that in a few videos. I have a very big problem with that. I'm not talking to my sister because of the way that I feel so strongly and I love so hard that when I feel that these people in my life that mean something to me mess up to me, not to them, to me, or don't do something that I was really trying to encourage, but the words were misconstrued. Either way, I have learned to step back, to listen, and to let it go. And it is all because of this book. It has really taught me so much. I did get it digitally before I bought it paper, but because I loved it so much, I ended up getting the paper version, and I am so very happy that I did. So I highly suggest Of Blood and Bones by Kate Freuler, working with shadow magic and the dark side of the moon. The dark moon, sorry. I'm going to screw that up. Forwarded by Matt Harry? I don't know. Sorry. So sorry. Either way, highly suggested. My number one pick. I am not the only one out here in the witch world that suggests this book. I have heard numerous witchy podcasts suggest this book. So I am not alone. It is something for 2020 that came into 21 hard and suggested if you really want to figure your dark side out and work with it. So, all right, there's that one. So, on a lighter note, and for my beginning witchies out there, I went ahead and got 1001 Spells. It's freaking huge. It's like a spell Bible by Cassandra Eason, which I don't know if I'm saying her last name right or wrong, so I apologize again if I am. It is OMG. I absolutely adore the way that it's done. It's done in chapters, so you don't have to like sit there and figure out where is where. I've already taken some notes and some suggestions, so that is what I'm suggesting to you. So instead of following these books verbatim, take what you can and want out of it and then make it your own. That is literally the whole point of witchcraft, is to make it your own. You can even take words, but not the whole entire paragraph of spells and rituals, and rewrite to your own liking and to what appeases you. But this is a very good reference to kind of give you an idea of love magic and prosperity magic and getting a job, and just it kind of is what I say is an outline to direct you and guide you to what you are seeking. So I have gotten more herbs again. I just grabbed some more at the store, which I'm so happy that they have a natural section. 2 stores, actually. So either way, this book is a great way to get started into magic, to give you an idea, and you do not have to use each symbolism of magic, candles, herbs, resins. Use what works for you. So read it, see what resonates with you, and then rewrite it for you personally. Okay? And it will take practice to guide you in that sense. I think when most modern witches are just getting out, they're pretty verbatim. Like everything that they read is what they're going to do. So once you start stepping out of that and learning that there are a million other herbs and candles that do the same thing, but those might resonate with you better than what's in the book. So all I'm saying is that it's a good outline, it's a good way to get started, and this is a great book to have in your witchcraft arsenal. So 1001 spells, and it's so beautiful. And I believe I spent $20 on it at Barnes and Nobles. So I'm sure you can find it in a bazillion other places, but that's where I just happened to pick it up. I prefer to buy my books in person, but I did just order one, and I will probably do a short video on that one next week after I get it and I use it. So those are my 2 books that I highly suggest and new to my arsenal. And so, yeah. So I just went to go get packaging products. I found that a couple of stores, grocery stores, local grocery stores in town, have great sections with my products that I'm going with on my website. And I am building my website, so instead of going just to my Google page and going there for my business page, I will be rerouting you to the product page. So I am very much so working on it. Bear with me. Not a computer person. Can't afford somebody to do it for me. So I am going step by step. And I'm taking my time because I want to make sure that my webpage looks good for the amount of money that I am paying a month. So that is kind of where I've dove into, along with building a, not a lot, but a substantial amount of product you can choose from. So I have done a whole astrological line, so I am excited about that. I will be taking photos of that here soon and posting those up. And I do not have a printer. The printer I had does not go with my little laptop Chromebook thing. So I'm hoping that somebody gets me one for my birthday here in a couple of months. So, yeah, right now I am handwriting my tags on it, and then the descriptions will be on the page. So it's either way, that's kind of how I've seen everybody else do theirs. I do have an Etsy page, and I'm not sure if I want to go that route. Honestly, I really wanted a .com, and that is what I have. And I have renamed, and I really like it, and it is the Kitchen of Magic, since I do everything in my damn kitchen. So it is the Kitchen of Magic. So yeah. Either way, I just found some bee pollen for, I think I spent $1.28 on this. For the bottle as well, I spent $1.69 on it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put product in here or not. Either way, I went with the bee pollen for now. So I'm going to be doing some stuff with the bee pollen, as well as I just got 4 new herbs to add to my collection that I was really surprised that the grocery store had. So if you have a local grocery store, like that exists nowhere else, or maybe in like no more than 15 other locations, but has a all natural section with um, loose herbs and teas, you can even use tea and the magical properties in there as a means to go around your candles for magic. So just a suggestion, throwing that out there. Either way, Super One Foods over here. I'm not sure where else they are, if they're just in Washington and Idaho. So either way, they're Super One, and then it also goes by, oh crap, it goes by 2 different names. In Spokane, it's called something else. Either way, they have an all-natural section with, like, superfoods, and I think it's like 2 or 3 aisles. But they also have them with essential oils, jojoba oil, all different oils. My oils, just by the way, that I am putting on my website are all going to be made with fractionated coconut oil, because the vibration in it is super high, and it's perfect. It's wearable. It's candleable. That sounded like I said cannibal. You can put it on your candles. You can wear it, etc. So either way. So they bought a few products from this company, sunbeamcandles.com. I paid $20 for this guy. I've been staring at him for a long time because honestly, who wants to spend $20 on a freaking candle? Well, I went ahead and did it. They had a lotus flower for $24.95. This guy was $19.95. And they also had a coexist one. So they do have a few. I haven't been on their .com because I've only seen him at Super One. Either way, I'm going to be using him for some serious magic. They are made out of 100% bee pollen or beeswax. Sorry, said that wrong. Again, that's Sunbeam. I'll leave it down in the description. But they're just so beautifully made. I don't even know if I want to light his butt. But great for a substantial amount of magic. And owls have always spoken to me. It has always been kind of my guide, maybe my spirit animal. But I also feel that way about crows. So I'm like, ah. Either way, I've been frenzies with the owl for a very long time. So just what I'm saying is go ahead, search your aisles for loose, bagable products to add to your collection of witchy herbs, spices, teas, and all that good stuff. That is a really good way to start your collection, along with going to places that carry packaging or thrift stores, like I suggest, or when you're done making spaghetti, if you use the jar, soak the jar, get that off of there, the label off, and ta-da, you have a jar. Since I don't use red sauce in that manner, I always reuse and recycle my white sauce, my Alfredo sauce. And I love their Atlas bottles. So, and you can make these look super vintage and super fun. So, yeah, that's my duration of my video. I will be back here in a couple of days to give you guys a quick spell of the week, which I would like to start and doing a little more demonstration. I did find a website on Afterpay that has a camera light that I can go up and down so that I'm able to demonstrate for you and you can watch my handsies move around while I talk. So I will be purchasing that soon just so it's easier to do my demonstrations. Either way, I love you guys. Thank you. Again, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and give me a big thumbs up or leave me some comments and let me know what you want to know, hear, have questions, whatever. Just drop me some comments. Let me know. I'm trying to get myself out there. I mean, my Insta's blowing up, but I'd rather my YouTube be blowing up. You feel me? So, all right. I love you, and I will see you very, very soon. Toodles.